that movie,
What?
Robin Williams?
No,
You're too young. Good morning! I think he said Vietnam.
Sorry, what's the title of this movie?
Well, it was Robin Williams, and he was a radio broadcaster in Vietnam, probably during the Vietnam War, and it was a good movie. I liked it. Anyways, sidetrack already, and we're only 30 seconds.
Is this a historical movie?
Already? No, not really.
Oh,
No.
I'm acting like you. My phone's way up, and I'm trying to see the live stream.
So we can hear the live feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, very good.
Well, we got a new board this week, right?
Yes, we did.
To make sure that the folks online are having the great sound
same experience that
that if you came in house.
Yeah. So again, just bear with us. We are working out some stuff. We're trying to add a second board so that, the TriCaster presentation is as good as the in-house presentation.
Right.
And just to throw it all out there, next week we're getting new cameras so we can have the same kind of quality of shot for every camera. So just to let you know, we're working stuff out because we're trying to make it better for y'all.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Pastor Carl's always like, how can we make this better? Let's get the best we can.
Yeah, always.
For people. So
always.
Your hair's looking good, Curly. I know I said it to you behind
Thank
the
you.
camera, but it's looking
Got
good.
it all cut off.
And you're used to it? Like you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I had to, I was painting again yesterday. If you got a close-up of my hands, are full of paint.
Camera, can I get a zoom in on camera 3? Just kidding.
Just joking.
Let's just see those paint marks.
So I had paint stuck in my hair. It was a big clump of paint right here, so I had to gingerly
What color are you painting? Is it
the same beige. Everything's beige.
So probably would have blended somewhat into your hair.
Yeah, sort of, but it was sticky, so when you try to run your
That's
fingers
gross.
through your hair,
That's
it got
bad.
stuck.
That's when you know you've been working hard. Like, yes, I have paint in my hair.
So we're just going to do the 2 kind of rooms in the basement just to clean them up a little bit. And Carl wants to have an office down in the basement.
Hold on, tell me why you laugh. Because he likes people and being with people, and so to put him in a basement wouldn't be...
I don't know. I don't know why he wants one in the basement, because I can't imagine Carl going down to a basement to be in his office. But anyways. Every house today needs an office, comes Pastor Carl from the Peanut Gallery. Yeah. The
That's
whole
true.
working from home, pandemic, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I had a good weekend. I did hit up Costco with the grandparents, make sure they've got everything.
Did they go out? Your grandpa?
No,
go
not
out?
the grandpa. That's why I took my grandma out.
Oh,
so,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we made it through, came out, and then ran a couple other errands. But first barbecue of the season yesterday.
I know. I walked out with Charlie. We had Charlie at the house for a few minutes last night, and I walked out to walk him, and I could smell the wafting of barbecue. It was like, oh, spring is truly here.
What do you got? A gas barbecue?
Yeah.
It was out of the blue. My grandma had steaks, and then my uncle was like, oh, I'll just fire up the barbecue. And I was like, it tastes so different.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right. So you have a cute little icebreaker here.
Yeah. I just want to say good morning to everybody online. I love people just tuning in to hear, what's going on at Impact Church. Jeremy, Sharon, we got the Berrymans. Miss you guys.
Harry Crocker's online.
Isabel.
Good morning, Harry.
The Redicops.
James Graham's online. So it's great. Got people that are watching. They even watch the Madeline show Sunday mornings
Madeline
with
and
Madeline.
Friends.
Madeline and Friends, except she only has one friend, and that's me.
I was going to say we should change the show's name to like Madeline and PC, Pastor Cheryl or something.
Yeah, but there's the odd time that you have another friend other than me.
Oh, I'm taking friend applications.
Yeah. Just give them to me.
Yeah.
Madeline and PC. Mad and the Cat. Yeah, that would be a good one.
Okay,
All right,
this is my fun kind of question this morning is what are the most powerful daily habits that
Purposeful.
Either word works, but daily habits that you have intentionally built throughout the years.
I don't have any daily habits other than coffee.
Pastor Cheryl also has brushing her teeth. I'll come into the office in the handicap bathroom, and your toothbrush
is always there. Well, the thing is, I have a coffee at home or tea at home in the morning, And I know that the first thing I'm going to do is have another coffee or tea here.
Right.
There's nothing worse than having a coffee or tea with freshly brushed teeth. It's gross.
Yeah, that's true. It
So
really
then I have my
alters the
toothbrush and
taste.
toothpaste here, but I always leave it in the bathroom. And Madeline always has to pick it up. But I do brush my teeth every day.
You do, yes.
Yeah.
And
That's a good
I
habit.
Think, I think along those lines, flossing for me every night. I never used to floss, and then I got,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I
Reawakening.
read my Bible.
Oh, yes. No, that's.
Or I read a really good, inspiring book.
What are
Little
you
chapter.
personally reading right now?
Right now, I'm reading The Silent Queen by
Oh, yes.
Paul Ellis, and I'm reading Tablet to Table by Leonard Sweet.
And nothing for school going on?
No, I'll do that in the fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
you guys doing at home? Or what, over the
Most
years,
purposeful
the most
habit.
purposeful habits that you've
I always
built?
make my bed. First thing every morning, I make my bed.
I think you sent me an inspirational speech when I was in the mentoring group. It was like a 20-minute.
I sent it to Jeremiah, your brother. Because if you make your bed every single morning when you wake up, you'll have at least accomplished one thing that day.
It was a speech to like graduates of a university, and they're like, make your bed if you don't do anything else.
Make your bed.
Set yourself up for success.
Well,
for
there's
the day.
nothing worse than walking by a bedroom and seeing a messy bedspread. That's gross.
I
Bothers
feel like
me.
people have different opinions, but anyways,
Carl always thinks, well, I'm just going to mess it when I crawl back into it, so why make it?
that's a
Because
logical
it's 12
point.
hours before you're going to crawl back into it, and I have to walk by it several times.
That's logical.
Yeah. We got some music in the background.
You know what? Thank you for the music in the house.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's just nice filler when you're alone in a room.
I know, because you feel like it's an echo and it's just us talking.
And
but
you
there is
really got
kinda
to fill
nice.
the space. But anyways.
All right, what's going on? We got some stuff happening at Impact Church. Talk to me about Impact Kids.
We actually have lots of fun stuff coming up because Easter's around the corner. Some cool outreach stuff has been going on. Joshua Mills' new book is going to be released. We're going to talk about that a bit. But for the kids, this past Wednesday, it was St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And so we had a 30-minute Zoom call with, oh my goodness, I think over 20 kids were on the screen.
That's fantastic, really.
And it was fun. We were
How
able
do you mute 20 kids?
well, you click the button that says mute upon entry, and because if you're the host, then you kind of have control over the Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
And so it was like, go run and grab something that's squishy and green, and so they don't have to talk. They just have to go grab it,
Yeah.
and they can show it. And then
Anyone grab an avocado? Avocados from Mexico. Have you seen that commercial?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Anyways, it was a lot of squishy toys and stuff
Yeah.
like that, pillows. So
Very
that was
good.
a lot of fun. But
And then you had a party for the youth as well?
yeah, we had a green party with a bunch of safe green snacks. We wore T-shirts. We did distance games, kind of, fill out unscrabble words. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
but coming up on April 1st, Kelly has a movie night planned for the kids.
Yeah.
Which is a Thursday night. I just want to get the facts straight
Yeah.
here. Thursday
7
night,
p.m.
April 1st, 7 p.m. here at Impact Church.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be good.
It's a free event.
And we'll do the normal stuff, safe distancing, have,
yeah.
prepackaged snacks and things like that.
Yeah. And we just ask that you register because Kelly always does a really good job at blessing the kids with a massive bag of Easter eggs.
Yeah.
We used to do Easter egg hunts,
But we can't this year.
but we can't this year. So
Yeah.
that's going on. I think I don't know if they put up a graphic for the East Kids Easter, but yeah, feel free to
There
register
it is.
and
Make
bring
sure
a
you
friend.
register. It's really important to register. Helps Kelly plan, helps her get all the snacks and games and everything ready for everybody. So that'll be April 1st. It's a Thursday night, 7 p.m. here at Impact Church. Make sure you register.
And just going along with Impact Kids Church, we need a bunch of volunteers. We already have a couple that have kind of signed up, but we would love some more volunteers. And we actually have a little video we just want to play.
Yeah.
Greetings, Impact family. Pastor Carl, Pastor Kelly, we got a really special announcement for you.
Okay, on April 4th, we are going to be reopening the Impact Nursery and Impact Kids. But we're going to need your help to do it. We're going to need help with the babies, with children ages 3+, and also with the sign-in station. And this would be about once a month that you could serve.
Come on. There's a lot of families right now want to re-engage with church. It's been a bit difficult, but I know together, if we serve each other, serve the families, there's so many other families that want to connect again with church and bring their kids that we can really serve and minister to that community. So April 4th, right?
That's right. Get in touch.
Oh, come on.
You know, one of the kids, they go over the four, I don't know, cool rules. And one of them, it's my favorite one. It's working together to be winners. And, you know, in a family, everybody, whatever their giftings are, or even if there's a space, sometimes you can fill it. And so we've got a space in Impact Family, and it's for Kids Church.
Takes a whole team to make things happen.
Yeah.
And there's no I in team.
Oh my gosh, I've heard that. Yeah, that
All
quote's
right,
been
so
around
the
for a
Easter
while.
service outline. So Easter is coming up.
If you want to pop that up, media team, just the schedule as we talk about it.
Yeah. So we're going to have no small groups that week, right?
Correct.
However, we are going to have a midweek service. Is that correct?
You've got it, 7 p.m.
Yeah. So is that going to be live and online as well?
Yep, it's been.
And if you've been missing Wednesday nights, I don't know why you're missing Wednesday nights. They've been really, really fantastic. You know, Pastor Zach led us in talking about the Holy Spirit this week, and Pastor Carl and I did our best not to interrupt him 1,000 times. But Wednesday nights have been really fantastic, really genuine prayer happening, miracles happening. It's been really, really good. So the service outline for Easter is no small groups during the week, but we will have a Wednesday night service. There will be a Good Friday service, and then Sunday morning service. And so if you're actually interested in coming in on the Sunday morning, it would be good if you could find a way to let us know now. I think Zach has something already set up online for the Easter service, because we need to know if we need to plan 2 services or not.
Yeah, and even for the Friday service, Good Friday service, it's at 10 a.m. There will also be, I believe, a sign-up sheet for that one. So you can find all of that on our website, or even in the weekly email that goes out on Thursday mornings.
Yeah, Sharon Bruder wrote online on Facebook, Wednesday nights are so happening.
Yeah,
it is. It's a happening. Yeah. So small groups, as we told you, none during the midweek for the Easter week, and we've got young adult movie coming up.
Yeah, we had a great conversation last Friday night, or a couple nights ago. Oh my goodness, my brain's drawing a blank. I'm like, what did we talk about? We talked about the power of the resurrection and why it's important.
It's like when Pastor Carl says, you know, what did I speak about last week? It's like,
I'm like, yeah, anyways, the resurrection. So we're doing a movie night this coming Friday night. So it will just be in-house at 7 p.m. if you're comfortable to come on in. It'll be separated, kind of like the chairs are here, but that'll be fun. Yeah. And then for the youth, we had a good discussion a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember. I think the topic was about courage. And so what we do with the kids is we go through, you know, a short story, and then there's discussion questions at the end. And this youth group had taken a turn to just talk about some really solid, interesting conversation about heaven and hell, free will, you know, choice. Can God change his mind? And so we're going to have, we've asked Pastor Cheryl to come in on Wednesday at 7 p.m. We'll be over in the multi-purpose room. But if you're a youth, feel free to come on out and bring your questions. I think we're going to get you started with a couple questions.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, if you do have a question that, you know, takes some thinking, you let me know ahead of time. But actually, Madeline has a good handle on some of the questions the youth have been raising. So I'll do my best to be prepared and have resources for the youth as well. So we have a men's breakfast coming up as well. Bring your own breakfast. No need to sign up. Just show up here at 9 a.m. But we don't have a date on that. Do you know the date?
It's always the last Saturday of the month.
Very good. Last Saturday of the month. So we do have a men's breakfast coming up.
Yeah, and it's actually this Saturday.
Wow.
Because, where did March go?
I know. Where did the year go?
Where did the year go?
COVID is a freaking, vacuum. It's like
I'm like, where? I still think we're in 2020
hole
sometimes.
of despair. Sorry.
Yes,
I better pray.
A black
I'm
hole
okay,
of despair.
but it has been a black hole where everything gets sucked into it.
Is that in the darkness the light shines the brightest?
Amen, sister.
And so if you're just complete darkness, Jesus is shining ever brightly. Just keep your eyes fixed on him.
Ever brightly.
Did I say ever brightly?
Yep.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so we were on the men's breakfast last Saturday of the
So
month,
that's
and you
happening.
took us down that rabbit hole.
This Saturday, I
Yeah.
took you down. No. You go down whatever rabbit holes you want to go down.
Yeah, and then Pastor Carl has his morning breakfast group Thursdays at the Family Circle at 7 a.m. And we're still doing Friday morning prayer at 7 a.m. via Zoom.
Yeah,
so-
good reminder. Is prayer going to be happening during the weeks that we have no small group?
Well, we got the Good Friday breakfast that morning.
Yes, that's
so-
right.
Yeah.
Pass on
And
Good
what about the
Friday.
breakfast? Because we just said no small groups that week. Okay.
Okay.
So the only thing happening the week of Easter is the Wednesday night service,
Yes.
a Good Friday service, and a Sunday morning service. Everything else is not happening.
Everything else is not happening. Oh,
Yeah.
Pastor Carl's breakfast team.
Okay.
So, Pastor
That-
Cheryl,
go
yesterday
ahead.
we had an outreach breakfast, right? Just want to touch on outreach.
We did our typical egg McMuffin or egg hot sandwich, and so when we do it at Impact Church, we do it good. We toasted the English muffins with slathered in butter, and then we have a nice thick chunk of ham. We have a nice, beautiful slice of tomato and real cheddar cheese, and
Wow.
then we wrapped it up, and we had everything, good things in the bag for them as well. There was a juice, a warm sandwich,
Yeah.
a sweet treat, and something, and yeah. So
We'll put some pictures next week in the pre-show,
Yeah.
but that's really good.
Yeah, but Kelly and Brooklyn are my helpers in the morning, and then Joey and
Greg and
Greg
Stefan.
and Stefan go out and deliver. Oh, Pastor Carl, you did help. You wrapped up a few
He
sandwiches.
raises his hand.
You know what was happening was Kelly and I in Brooklyn were working like dogs, and then there's three guys just standing there talking.
Their gifting is going out and ministering to the homeless.
Whatever. So I think it was Pastor Carl who finally said, wow, that looks a little bit sexist, the men sitting around the sink and the women doing all the cooking and preparation. So they jumped in and helped us out.
Oh, what
So
teamwork.
anyways, on the outreach, Stefan's having a meeting coming up, isn't he?
Yes, tomorrow night
Yeah,
at 7
and so-
p.m.
yeah,
here. We've
here.
got meeting if you're interested in outreach. And there, if you're halfway through the process already where you filled out all the paperwork, this will be some good more information for you. But if you have no grid, kind of you're just hearing about it, it can just be an informational meeting for you. All you have to do, you don't have to sign on any dotted line. You can come here tomorrow night
it's a
at
solid
7
line.
p.m. It's a dotted line. When is it a dotted line?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
so there is a meeting tomorrow night if you're interested in outreach. So there's a multitude of ways that you can help with the outreach ministry. We really do need some of the clothing and things organized up in the warehouse and kind of categorized.
Yeah.
It would be great to have people who could raise funds to help us kind of clean up and retrofit the van that was donated for the ministry. And stolen and brought back.
and brought back.
And then
It's a funny story.
It is a funny story, Stefan. I'll have to tell that at the outreach meeting.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so going out and doing outreach, especially in the summer, you have a lot of people camping out. So, I think Stefan goes out twice a day, every day, to hand out water and things like that.
Yeah.
So, and just so you know, our hot breakfast sandwiches are famous on the street.
Isn't that great? Stefan came in and said that the people in the street know about the Impact breakfast sandwich and love it. And so
Yeah.
we're trying to do that once a month. And Stefan gave me some numbers yesterday. So they actually handed 50 breakfast sandwiches out yesterday, which is great. So they went up, Dundas and William, places by the Ark, Dundas and Maitland. And in the past couple weeks, 3 cold night, he handed out 15 blankets, 10 emergency blankets, 30 hand warmers, and then 2 winter jackets.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Isn't
That's
that great?
exciting. So that's really good. It's easy
grown.
peasy, making that breakfast up. It takes us an hour to put it together, a little bit of prep the day before, but we got this thing down to, it's a well-oiled machine.
Well, you used to do community meals.
Yeah,
I
so-
feel like any mass meal making, Pastor Cheryl just rocks at.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I don't know
we
how
have a leadership
portion
meeting
it up,
coming
but-
up as well, March 29th, 7 p.m. And if you're interested in the topic of leadership, come on out. I think we'll probably be doing it in-house and Zoom, Pastor Carl. Yep. That was a yes. So that's March 29th at 7 p.m. And just so you know, if you hear a buzz in the background, we do have people jumping in and joining us for the Sunday morning service, and we can see some lovely faces already, so that's really fantastic.
Yeah, so just highlighting, this is the last week of groups. The week after, March 29th to April 2nd, no groups, but we do have multiple things happening, like the Good Friday service, midweek service, and the leadership meeting on that Monday night. So
Very good. Wow. So much for a break that week.
And then the kids' movie night. It's good. We're, doing some other stuff.
Yeah, very good.
So
Something totally different. We have an announcement. Joshua Mills has put out a new book. And so if you have that picture of Josh's new book, that would be great if you want to put it up on the screen for everybody to see.
7, he actually just came out with a book in the fall. I remember we had him here.
There's a writing machine.
Yeah, that's great. So 7 divine mysteries. And I found this little quote about the book. It says, there is an entire realm of supernatural abundance just waiting for you to explore. God is opening untapped abundance for restoration, healing, deliverance, relationship, finances, creative ideas, and more. And I love that it's, not just abundance and finances, because you hear abundance and you can only automatically make the connection that this is about money, but it's about much more.
Relationships,
in the kingdom.
friends, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then...
Well, you need to read that because you only have one friend.
That's right, Pastor Cheryl. I'm taking friend applications.
If you missed it, it was an earlier conversation, which means you should be around to watch the Madeline show on Sunday mornings with Madeline.
I have a lot of fun
and
with you.
friends.
So that book is actually, you can pre-order it, and then the official release date will be May, I believe, 11th of this year, 2021.
Yeah.
And they've got a bunch of other cool stuff on their website. They've come up, Joshua and Janet Mills, with a kind of a card daily devotional, 77 names of God. And every day, look at that, you can go through a different name of God, and there is power in the name of Jesus.
Man, I'm just looking at people coming in, and Ben Froze's son is taller than him now. It's like he grew a foot in the last... Look how tall he is. That's crazy town. How does that happen?
Oh my gosh, so good to see you guys.
I know. It's good to see people in the house.
It's like been a
people
year.
in the house.
People in the house.
People in the house. All right. So good morning, everybody online. Thank you, Sharon and Jeremy, for continuing to be our online hosts. Good morning, Mary and James and Harry and Sharon and a whole bunch of people. So it's great to have you online watching our pre-service. The reason we do the pre-service, just in case you wanted to know, it wasn't just so me and Madeline could be on the big screen and yammer at you. But it's actually an informational time. We want you to be able to know what's going on at Impact Church because we're not actually producing bulletins, and you all seem to ignore Kelly's email. So, so hopefully you won't ignore our online pre-service with Madeline on Sunday mornings.
Not everybody ignores
Was that cheeky?
The emails.
That was really cheeky of me. So sorry. Oh well. All right. So Sunday service, season of change. We're doing a sermon series right now called
The Resurrection. Pastor Cheryl's
I was almost in the wrong sermon series. Sorry
She's
about
like
that.
3 weeks back. That was our previous sermon series. We're actually in week 2 of Resurrection. This changes
everything. Yeah. Like the internet changed everything, and cell phones. I one time left home and went to Peterborough to visit my parents and left my cell phone at home. I was devastated. I was just so lost. I can't believe how attached I am to this piece of equipment. And, the internet, I remember when it was dial-up and you had to listen to that. And if the little wheel spins more than 3 seconds, I leave the website.
Over it.
I'm
You're
over it.
Refresh or go to something else. But it's interesting. We were talking about in YA Conversations on Friday night that we've heard this message preached a lot, just on the resurrection, every Easter time. But it's something like every time it's preached, it's refreshing and a really good reminder. Like there's a reason.
There's power in the resurrection.
Yeah, like why we do communion once a month.
Yeah.
To remember.
Yeah, the resurrection changed everything for the whole cosmos, not just for mankind, but for the whole cosmos.
And it's really funny. Last week in Pastor Carl's sermon, he was talking about kind of just prophesying, being cheeky, but new season, new shoes. And there's actually been...
You went and bought new shoes.
I bought a couple new shoes.
Yeah.
Mr. Zach Sloan
Somebody
bought
else.
some new shoes.
Yeah, and he's wearing them, sporting them today. So if you're coming in, just look for Zach's new shoes. They're still shiny and bright.
And, and that could mean different things to different people. Kelly went out, and when she heard shoes, she heard purse. So she went out and got her own purse, a new purse. And you got a fresh haircut, Pastor
That's right. I did something new. Very good. New season.
So if you guys haven't gone out or done something fresh and new,
different.
Just, it's a new season as a declaration.
What does a new season look like? I paint. If I need something new, I paint or move furniture.
You paint or move, which you're doing.
Or I clean out closets. Usually Carl's closets without permission. That doesn't go over so well.
Wow. Do you like get rid of his clothes without him knowing?
Yes.
Pastor Cheryl.
I do that all the time. I'm sorry, but I do that. He has a collection, like, the man is a clothing hog.
He's a clothing hog?
He has 40 to 50 different kinds of shirts.
Does he ever think like, oh, I should go through this myself? And
Oh, he keeps saying that. Carl's the eternal procrastinator.
Okay, so
I need to go
think
through
about
my
it,
stuff.
say it.
Yeah, when?
But
Next
the
year?
execution never happens.
So I have to do it. And then he goes, where's that? Oh, I don't know where it
you're
is.
bad,
Must have got lost in the laundry.
Oh gosh, like socks do? Anyways.
Yeah.
But you know, Kelly's been doing a great
Monday
job
Moments.
with her Monday Moments. And I just took this quote from her paragraph this week, and it says that God is not limited by your current or past circumstances. Do not allow yourself to become complacent. There's a freshness and hope in the air. Whatever was sustaining us in the last season is gone. It's time for something new.
Behold, I do a new thing. Do you not perceive it, said Isaiah. And then I love the psalm where it says his mercies are new every morning, which means every single day God has something fresh for you.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to wait for a seasonal change. Every single morning you wake up can be a brand new day.
Yeah.
Every single Monday I start a diet. But every single Tuesday, I say next Monday will be my day. But every season, every single day can be a new day for you. Oh,
Yeah.
right. The time is
And
wrapping up.
It's wrapping up.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So we just want to remind you that after service, we have an all-access button. So if you're watching online and not present in person, we do have a means and a way for you to connect with people. So we have our Zoom lobby after service, and we also have prayer available after service as well, both here and online. You just need to press the all access button. And just a reminder that if you're new to Impact Church and you're new to watching us online, you're still able to give. We do giving electronically through PayPal, through e-transfers, through our Tithely app. Now we have an Impact Church app, and you can give through Tithely. And then the old-fashioned way of just coming in and doing a donation and calling Zach to pick up your check.
If you haven't yet, you can but share this morning's post.
Come on, share.
Reach a whole bunch of people. But we're really happy you guys are joining us online and in-house. It's going to be a great
It's going to be a
week, too,
fantastic
of resurrection.
day. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.